Hi, my name's Emily. I'm a case manager with the Intensive Family Support Team on the Fraser Coast. Our service works with families that are experiencing multiple complex needs, and while this can be a various amount of things, one common theme that we see a lot is parents struggling to manage their children's complex behaviours. If this is something that you're struggling with, you're not alone. If regular parenting techniques just aren't working, we see this a lot. And one tool that I like to use with families is the collaborative problem solving model, also known as CPS. And the key objective of CPS is that children are at the forefront of their own problem solving. So in the collaborative problem solving model, the key objective is letting the child problem solve with you. It's important to remember that children rarely behave badly on purpose, but it's probably that they're lacking the skills to problem solve themselves. So these skills include flexibility, adaptability, frustration tolerance, emotional regulation, and just problem-solving skills in general. In CPS, we use Plan A, B, and C. Plan A is for emergencies. Plan B is ideally what we'd be using most of the time, which is where we're problem solving with the child. And Plan C is where we're putting the problem aside for now. So Plan A is the adult imposed solution for emergency situations. So this is where your child is in danger and you need to act right now and make the decision. This is fine for now, but if it keeps happening, it's not really working in the long run, which is where we'd use Plan B for after the incident to try to stop these things from happening in the future. Another option we can use is Plan C. We don't want to be using this one all the time, but sometimes this is what is most appropriate. Plan C is basically where we put the problem aside for now and you'll come back to it later. So this can help stabilize the child in the moment, but if we don't come back to it, then you're not really teaching your child any problem-solving skills. Once you've used Plan A or C to stabilise your child's behaviour, this is where we want to now use Plan B once your child is calm and in a better space to think clearly. For parents at this stage, this is about information gathering and being curious what is going on for your child. It's not about correcting them, even if you know that what they're saying isn't the whole truth. Ultimately, we want to find the specific problem that is going on with the child, but to get there, we need to start by asking broad, open-ended questions, and that's where the who, the what, the where, and the when can be done here. But not why, because these other prompts will help the child discover their why. The reason discovering the child's why is important because it allows the child to come up with the solution themselves instead of parents enforcing their solution on the child. During this time, you want to be actively listening to what your child is saying so that you can summarise and reflect back to them so they can identify the specific problem. I've had experiences with children where when I'm reflecting back to them, that's when they've had their aha moment where they've realised what the problem is, and now we've been able to identify the problem and can move forward with the problem solving. Something as simple as brushing their teeth may be the cause of a difficult nighttime routine, and by using Plan B to be curious, the child has discovered that the problem is the taste of their toothpaste. Now it's time to come up with a solution. It's really important that the child presents their solution first, but the solution has to be realistic and mutually satisfying for you both. If it's not, you can just encourage the child to brainstorm to come up with something else that might be suitable. In this example, the child might suggest a different toothpaste and you might go buy that, and that improves the bedtime routine. It's not always going to be this easy, but sometimes it is, and it's just that no one has ever asked the child before. If it doesn't work, try not to feel defeated. Just go back, reflect to the child that this actually didn't solve our problem, and then you can work from there. I'd encourage you to give the collaborative problem-solving model a go in your own home. There are lots of other parenting strategies available, so if you feel like you need more help or extra support, you can contact Impact Community Services.